Where did you grow up?
I grew up here in Memphis. I lived in Cordova and Olive Branch, so all around this general area.
Tell us about your family.
I have a sister that works here. She teaches English. I have a husband, Justin, and two little boys. Jace is 8 years old and Jet is 3, and he's here. He's at the pre-K too. And I have a mom that I'm close to and a dad that lives in Birmingham. I got family all over.
Tell us about your years in high school.
I went to high school in Cordova and in Olive Branch, and I really didn't enjoy high school a whole lot. I loved college. I really enjoyed the higher education. High school was fun, but it was different. I went to, like I said, 2 different high schools. I really liked Cordova High School. It was a lot bigger and a lot more kids, and I just fit in better there, I suppose. But my favorite part of high school at Cordova was, and I don't recommend this, but I would park in the teacher's parking lot every day. So the school officer would come and get me out of class, so I'd have to move my car every day. So it was like a little break for me. But that was my favorite part.
What was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
A pivotal moment in my teenage years, I would say when I got to college, community college, because as I said previously, I wasn't like super into school in high school, but when I got to college and I was able to get more into classes, not core classes, like classes that I enjoyed, I realized that I really liked learning and I really liked education. So to me, college was like a defining moment for me that I realized school is not bad. It's actually really cool as long as you get to pick out what you get to learn about and you're invested in what you're learning about.
What jobs did you have in high school?
What did I do? I worked at a rug store where we sold rugs, obviously, and that didn't last very long. What else did I do in high school? I worked at a Chili's towards the end of my high school career. Obviously nothing that really had a huge impact on me.
Tell us about your college experience.
So I went to a community college. I went to Southwest Community College. And I did that for a few years. And I really, really liked it. I got to get into different types of literature, and I realized I always knew that I kind of liked reading, but I really got into reading in college because I wasn't reading the boring stuff that you're forced to read. You got to kind of choose what you got to read, and the professors had really interesting books, and I just really enjoyed it. And I also enjoyed the fact that it wasn't as structured as high school. Like, you could come and go, and you could go get lunch and, go meet up with your friends and get a coffee and then go to your afternoon class. And it was just a lot more relaxed environment. And to me, it was a better learning environment for me. So I did that, and then I went to the University of Memphis, which was really cool too. I enjoyed that. And that's where I got my bachelor's. And then I I got married and I had my first child, and I decided I wanted to go back to school. So I went back to school and got my master's. And I may eventually go back because I just really enjoy learning. It's a passion of mine.
How did you choose the college you attended?
I chose Southwest because 2 reasons. One, because it was cheaper. It was a lot cheaper than the University of Memphis. And I think that helped me kind of get into it because books and college and all that stuff is expensive, and I had to work to help pay for it. I didn't get any scholarships or anything like that. And also, my grades in high school were not spectacular. I was lucky that I scored a high enough grade on my ACT so that I could get into Memphis.
How did you choose your future profession? Did you always plan on being a teacher?
I didn't always plan on being a teacher. I think I wanted to be a journalist in high school. But then I went to college, and I've always had, like I said, like a passion for learning, and I enjoy helping people. That's probably what I'm most passionate about. I enjoy helping people. So to me, teaching was just kind of a mixture of two of my passions. Like I said, helping people, and I enjoy learning. So put them together, and here I am. And I love it. I love teaching.
What's something outside of school that you're passionate about?
I like to run. I'm a runner. It's a good way for me to kind of relax and just let my mind wander and, think through things while my legs are just going. So to me, it's a good way to relax. I did a half marathon with my sister and a couple other friends 2 years ago, maybe before COVID, right before COVID. And I won't recommend that, and I won't do it again because my body really, really hurt. My knees and my hips and everything. So that's maybe a little bit too much to run.
Tell us something you always dreamed about, something on your bucket list.
I want to go to Greece. I'd like to go to Europe eventually, but Greece is on my bucket list because I am Greek. So I want to go and see some of the places where my ancestors are from, and travel around and check it out. And I'm also really interested in Greek mythology. So I think that would be interesting to see a lot of the ancient places and a lot of where everything was created.
What's something students might not know about you?
Students may not know that I was painfully shy growing up. So shy that I probably only talked to my mom and my sister until I was 12. I was just intimidated by everybody and just would not speak. But I eventually grew out of that, so.
What is something that you love about this school?
I love a lot about Horn Lake High School. I think, I know that I love the kids. They're so welcoming and so loving and so funny. My classes are never boring. And everybody here is just really open and welcoming, and it's always felt like a family since the day I started.